What up, man? I hope it's good angle here. My hair is all messed up. Anyway, I wanted to talk about Matrix 4. They're talking about releasing a new one. Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Anne Moss, maybe Lawrence Fishburne. I'm not sure if he's in, everybody gotta get back in shape except for Keanu, because Keanu's been playing John motherfucking Wick. Here's my thing about this Matrix situation. I don't think we need a fourth installment from the original cast. Maybe a spinoff with a different character, sure. Because they were going to go with my guy Michael B. Jordan and think about having Rihanna cast as well. It's an odd pairing, but nonetheless interesting. Him playing a young Morpheus and how Morpheus became Morpheus. I think that would be a cool ass story. Plus, it gives a black actor a chance to really rise in the ranks. It gives him a chance at another blockbuster as opposed to Black Panther, which was relying on Marvel. It's not here or there. I don't know if Matrix 4 is needed or what Matrix 4 can bring to the table amongst the action films today. It's a safer bet. It's been since 2003, I believe, 2004, since Matrix Revolutions. Maybe it was 2005 that came out, actually. But what made The Matrix, the first installment anyway, so phenomenal was that it combined Eastern-style action choreography with the groundbreaking technology, with the whole slow motion shit. That whole, I don't know how they got the cameras and what cameras they used exactly or the angles they did, but it was a bunch of dope special effects that hadn't been used yet in any film, and they combined that with action films that weren't being made on this side in America anyway. And storytelling wise, the villains didn't look like heroes per se, but the heroes were dressed more like villains. Black, slick, sleek, very sneaky looking, very they came off kind of, if they when they didn't use the dialogue and shit, it just came off kind of menacing. They looked like something you would see as villains in the 90s movies or even in today's films. So the fact that they played on that and had an unlikely protagonist before it became cool, because Keanu Reeves wasn't exactly okay. He had Speed and he had Point Break and I think he had another action film too. He had a few of them, but even then though, he doesn't look like the quintessential action star. You know what I mean? At least not at that time in 1999 anyway. He didn't look like the usual action star that's associated with that, despite the success that he did have. So, in today's time now, where their blueprint is sort of still being seen, and you can still see the Matrix influence with leading men taking on action films like Ryan Gosling. Channing Tatum looks more like an action star. Shia LaBeouf. You got Margot Robbie. She doesn't look like an action star. Angelina Jolie. Well, she looks the part, sort of. Who else? And Zac Efron takes on some of the action films too. I mean, these smaller dudes, pretty boys, dare I say, I like them as actors, but pretty boys taking on, action films associated with the Bruce Willises and the macho guys, masculine dudes, super, super masculine guys. So I don't know what the fourth film would bring to the table as far as storytelling and technological. Because they changed the game, and since then people have upped the ante as well. I mean, the only thing I could think of maybe was like an Inception type, like if they came back and did this, I would think Inception would be the movie that could have, that could have been Matrix 4 basically. That could have been, not saying take Nolan out of it, but I'm just saying though, that whole idea, that heist film, that whole what Nolan brought to the table technologically, visually, storytelling wise, it wasn't groundbreaking, but visually it was groundbreaking. The playing with time as well. So that's really, yeah, I don't really know, man. I don't need a trailer. I'm gonna go see it regardless. I mean, shit, it's Matrix. I was raised on the Matrixes, but I don't know if we need this one, but I'll check it out. Let's see what happens.